Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Talk to me, man. I said, talk to me, man. What's it, Wednesday? Huh, day. Baby. Today, man, we're going to jump into the National League Cy Young Award market. It's bananas. Bananas. 3 of these pitchers pitched last night. I will jump on what happened in those starts on the mound. Also, looking at these numbers right now, I mean, yikes. I mean, sheesh. I mean, this stuff is ridiculous. However, looks like things are written in stone, which sucks for myself, Zach Gallen, who I have a hefty ticket on from June. Now the 6th favorite, 110 to 1. I got him at 25 to 1. Ain't that some? Actually, I think I got him. I never. Bernanders. I'm going to jump into that market, though. National League Cy Young. It looks like, well, I guess according to these numbers, it looks like both of these awards are wrapped up with a bow on them. Garrett Cole is your favorite in the American League at 22 to 1. Minus 2,200. Blake Snell somehow, some way, is minus 1,900 on the National League side of things. It's crazy because the last couple months, that's all you've been hearing people talk about when it comes to this award is how unlikely Blake Snell is to win it. And boom, boom, boom. A few gems later, this guy is the favorite. Also, I did something crazy this morning. Put in the first 5 of my college football bets. I was waiting and looking, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to jump on these lines as is. It's Wednesday. It's usually when I like to put in my college football bets. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow I usually put in my NFL bets. Pretty structured. Set to a schedule. An old man stuck in his ways. I will give you the 5 bets that I put in as well. There's 3 games that I also want to just talk about. Just mention. Just look at between the 2 of us. Definitely going to give you all these bets right here. Looking at my bet slip right now. Pretty happy, my friend. My friend, I am pretty happy. However, that's about it. That's probably all I get to today. Gonna dive into the Cy Young Award and college football. Baby. If Thursday night's game had any kind of like significant anything going on, I would talk about it today, but I will get to it mañana. That's tomorrow for the non-Spanish speaking. I always forget to look at this stuff. See if I can do this live on air without it being a distraction. Oh, that's where I'm messing up at, for real. Anyway. Inti way. I guess I could do this after the show. Try and get Uno Mas be bet in that thing. Bet in that thing? Bet in that thing. All right. Anyway, F that, man. I'll get back to it. I holla. I holla. The Cy Young Award. Baby. Baby. Let's look into it, man. Last night we had Blake Snell. Hold on. It's Captain by a hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs. Going live. 20th of September. Ooh, it's the 20th of September. Ooh. All right, last night, Zach Gallen takes the mound against the division foe, San Francisco Giants. Giantitos. Zach Gallen goes out there for 5 innings, gives up 6 hits, 4 earned runs, walks 3, and strikes out 6. I think it was 2 starts ago for him. Friday before last, he throws a 9-inning shutout, 3 hits. And I said, that's my Cy Young. Give this man the award. If you follow me on Twitter at Rowan Donaghy, you would have saw that tweet of me saying, give this man that award. Since then, it's been pretty bad. Since then, he's dropped to the 6th favorite in this market, which isn't a favorite at all. Like I said, he's 110 to 1 now to win this. I think I got him at plus 250 in June. Heavily. So my heart is broken. And I'm not joking. Off season, I've been looking forward to the Zach Gallen ticket to hit alongside of my Garrett Cole ticket at about the same number, plus 230 or so from June. And Garrett Cole, he's minus 2,200. I think that ticket is safe in the bank, in the bag. However, can never be too sure. You look at Spencer Strider, another name on this list. He's plus 7,000, the 5th favorite. Him and Gallen were co-favorites pretty much the first 4 months of the season. Since then, what's changed? Gallen has went on a stretch of losses. ERA ballooned up. Spencer Strider, the latter has happened to him. He hasn't lost many games, but his ERA has ballooned. However, one thing about Spencer Strider, he seems to be beginning his career off in the right foot. This guy has been absolutely amazing his first 2 years in the league, doing things other pitchers usually don't or can't. Just last night, he goes 7 innings, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned. However, 0 walks to 11 Ks. Kids ain't pitching like that no more. 11 strikeouts for the second-year player. And also, through his first 50 MLB starts, Spencer Strider has the most strikeouts among any pitcher since the year 1900 with 435 strikeouts. Spencer Strider, the mustache, the ostrich thighs. This guy somehow is the 5th favorite in this award market. And then you look at the 2 names above him. One of them pitching tonight. As a matter of fact, I think 2 of these guys are pitching tonight. The first being Logan Webb from the San Francisco Giants. Now, I'm not opposed to Logan Webb winning this award. However, historically, players like this do not win this award. But that's the funny part about this year. Because the guy who's favorited to win this award is exactly like this guy, Logan Webb. I'll get to him in a minute. Logan Webb, 10-2 on the season, a losing record for a 500 team. ERA is 3.31. Somehow this guy is more of a favorite to win the Cy Young than Zach Gallen. Another guy pitching tonight for the New York Metropolitans. 11-7, 2.95 ERA for Kodai Senga. Apologize from the bottom of my heart if I said that wrong. So both of those guys will get a chance to put another magical game on display tonight. The other guy pitching tonight has now somehow become the second favorite. And if I'm being frank with you, which you can call me Frank, Franklin Earl, the Beard Winnerton, Justin Steele, the lefty on the north side of Chicago, should be the flat out winner of this award. I came out about a month and a half ago proclaiming, if you're sitting on Zach Gallen tickets and you don't have a Justin Steele ticket, you need to go get you one. Go up there to the corner, bro. Tell the lady at the desk, you want a Justin Steele National League Cy Young Award ticket. Go ahead and get you one. Since then, he has become the most talked about candidate. And in my eyes, still should be the favorite. 16-4. A big reason for the Cubbies turning things around this year and becoming a playoff team. Fingers crossed. Still a week left in the season. 2.73 ERA. Now, if you look at it, Gallen and Spencer, close to 4. Logan Webb, who I just mentioned, 3.31. Senga, 2.95. That's impressive. This kid has 16 wins, 4 losses, and an ERA 2.73. Usually, that is the type of performance that'll get you this award. However, something weird has been happening. This kid from San Diego, I don't know where he's from. This kid in San Diego somehow became the favorite out of nowhere. 2 months ago, he didn't pitch deep enough into games. Okay. 1 month ago, he didn't have the innings workload. All right. 2 weeks ago, voters just do not want to vote for this guy. There is 0 chance this guy wins the award. All right. Today, he is minus 1,900 to win this award. Justin Steele, the aforementioned guy I was talking about from Chicago, plus 1,000 as the second favorite. So a smart guy, a betting guy, a guy who looks at facts, not as an opinion, but as a fact. And the fact is, Blake Snell is probably your National League Cy Young Award winner. On the season, 14-9. Not bad. Padres stink. ERA 2.33. Starting to make a little sense now. Hey now. I go one day. 174 innings pitched over 31 starts. 227 strikeouts. That's this season alone. A WAR of 5.7. Now, I know all the older cats, they're saying 174 innings. Not enough. Get to 185, 190, 200. And then you can win this award. If you look at his last 5 games on a struggling Padres team, however, they won all 5 of them. The opponent in all 5 games hasn't scored more than 2 runs. You got 0 last night. I will read that stat line. 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 0 hits, 0 runs, 4 walks. His pitch count was 104, or I could dare say he might have at least attempted to go for the no-hitter against the Dodgers 6 days ago. He pitches 6 innings, gives up 1 hit, 0 runs, 8 strikeouts. Absolutely dynamite. Against the Astros, more of the same, 6 innings. He did give up 2 runs in that game. However, 8 strikeouts and only 5 hits. Against the Giants before that, 6 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs, 8 strikeouts. And then against the Cardinals, 7 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs, 9 strikeouts. Last 5 games, all wins, all going at least 6 complete innings, all with at least 8 strikeouts or more. Only giving up 2 runs over the last 5 games. Award markets, man, sometimes they turn on a dime. And that's what we saw happen here this year in 2023 for the National League Cy Young Award. People found reasons to take Blake Snell out of this award all season. And I gotta say I agreed. I did not think he would ever get close to winning this award. However, over his last 5 starts that I just read, he has been absolutely dominant. And it looks like a Cy Young Award winner. He's already got 1 Cy Young Award. I was trying to remember the year. 2018 with the Tampa Bay Rays. Blake Snell, the lefty from Seattle, Washington, by way of Shorewood High School. Still a young buck, man. Still a young buck. Only 30 years old. I'm proud of Blake Snell. Not a fan of him, but I'm proud of him. Producing how he should produce. So now, that makes my Zach Gallen ticket just absolutely garbage. Justin Steele ticket, throw it in the trash. Sheesh. I thought I had this award market cornered, if you will, a month ago. Thought there was no way I wouldn't come out profitable on the National League Cy Young Award. Hopefully, Garrett Cole in the American League sticks to what it has been sticking to. I think, not that he's like, I don't know. There's no due in sports, but I think he's due for this award. Anyway, this is Captain By a Hook with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Let's dive in to this weekend's slate of college football, baby. Let me see. 1, 2. I got 2 doggies. One's a short dog at home. One's a big dog on the road. Also got 2 small favorites that I'm riding in one total, in which I am on the over. 3 games also I have one eye on. I'm trying to make a decision on how good I think the Kentucky Wildcats football team is. How good is Kentucky? They've been 25 to 26 point favorites the first 3 weeks of the season. They had that insane, ridiculous cover. I don't remember if they played week 0 or week 1, but I remember it was one of those early weeks. 6 seconds on the clock. We need a touchdown for them to cover. instead of just kneeling up like by 20. They go get the damn touchdown, and all of Kentucky bettors were happier for it. And then last week, I'm not gonna lie, I faded them with Akron, I believe, as 25 points. Bad decision. Not bad decision, but they beat Akron by 33. Yeah, it was Ball State 2 weeks ago, September 2nd. Ended up winning by 30 because of a last second touchdown. That's bananas. They only beat Eastern Kentucky by 11. And then they come to Akron, 26-point favorites, and win by 33. Now, a lot of people, they say crazy stuff in sports content, gambling, like look ahead, look away, backdoor, cherry picking bananas. Never heard that one. You never heard that one? Cherry? Never? Picking bananas? So picture a cherry picking bananas. Right? I'm kidding. They do have Florida next week, and the week after that, they have the almighty Big Trash Georgia. And the only reason I call Georgia Big Trash this year is because they too scared to book a real goddamn schedule. Playing chumps. This might be their toughest game of the season. Anyway, this weekend, Kentucky on the road to Vanderbilt. I don't think Vanderbilt is that good. So how good is Kentucky? Laying 13.5 on the road against Vanderbilt. The 2-2 Commodores against the 3-0 Kentucky Wildcats. This is a game I will be looking at, watching the lines all week. I keep telling myself, if you like it, jump on it now because it's 13.5. You don't want to look back and it's 14 and a hook. You would want to get under that 2-touchdown line if you want the favorites. So I don't know if I'll have a bet on this game. It's just something I've been keeping an eye on. Something I've been keeping an eye on. And eye on. Anyway, starting off Saturday morning, trying to get it early, like I'm in a hurry. Something about a girl named Shirley. 24.5 is the number on Michigan versus Rutgers. Real quick, I've bet against Rutgers 3 weeks in a row now. I proclaimed last week on this show that I am going all in and fading the Rutgers once again. And I said, I'm not even taking the points. Give me the money line on Virginia Tech, and if they lose, then God damn it, they lose. Rutgers is just going to get the best of me. And that's exactly what happened. Rutgers now 3-0 against me. A wise man would probably stay away. You got Michigan at home. Harbaugh's back. 24 and a hook. Give me Rutgers. Plus the points, baby. Taking the dog on the road. The big dog, that is. 24 and a hook. Give me the plus points on the Rutgers. Not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about this one. You go from fading a team so hard, and now you're riding them against maybe the best team in the conference? Oh, yeah. Got to be a little crazy to be in this game. And baby, I'm insane in the membrane. Give me Rutgers plus 24 and a hook. That's my first bet for Saturday. Start the morning off right. I think they got about a 1% chance to win it. About an 80% chance to cover. I'll take the 81%. Give me the dogs. Now we got a small favorite on the road See, when it comes to Florida State and Clemson, I'm kind of looking at it with a little bit of a bias. Clemson is at home. Give them a little edge. Florida State, baby, dogged the LSU Tigers. Do I think the LSU Tigers are better or worse than the Clemson Tigers? I think LSU's a little better. However, the problem with LSU and why they lost to Florida State in the fashion they did is because their coach absolutely sucks. I didn't even mean to get to this. But between Dennis Allen and Brian or Chip Kelly, whichever one we got at LSU, ham! Something's got to change. Anyway, Florida State dogs LSU due to some coaching mistakes and a few turnovers. Can Clemson play a clean game against Florida State? I think for Clemson to win this game, even at home, they'll have to play a damn near perfect game. Florida State is dynamic. They're elite, explosive, even. I'm going to take the small favorites on the road. Give me Florida State, the Seminoles, who I am proclaiming as back, baby. Oh, yeah. Give me Florida State minus 2.5 in a game that feels like you're supposed to bet the opposite. It feels like you're supposed to take Clemson at home. I could understand why. I understand why. Give me Florida State winning a close one by more than 2 and a hook. Give me Florida State to win this one by around 4 points on the road. Another road small favorite. This one I have a little more confidence in than Florida State. We're going to go up all the way opposite, baby. Florida's down here. We're going to Oregon. Top left, baby. Give me Oregon State taking on Washington State. DJ Ayugalela, I'm rooting for you. I'm betting on you. This is an old saying in baseball. Come on, Mookie. I'm betting on you. Oregon State minus 2.5 on the road, juiced heavily towards Oregon State, taking on Washington State. I think Washington State has made leaps, jumps, and bounds. I think Washington State and Oregon State could both compete for the Pac-12 title this year. I like Oregon State a little bit more due to their quarterback, who I think is a rich man's Spencer Rattler. Explosive, dynamite, arm of a cannon. Also a little bit smarter. Takes care of the ball, which they're going to need to do against this Washington State grimy defense. I'm going to be on the favorite, man. Give me Oregon State minus 2.5 on the road, taking on Washington State Saturday night. Got 3 11 o'clock games, 1 6 o'clock game, 2 6 o'clock games. I need to get some 2:30 games up in there. I need to get some 2:30 games up in here. Some 2:30 games. So far, Oregon State minus 2.5, Florida State minus 2.5, Rutgers plus 24 and a hook. 2 more bets to give out for the college football weekend slate. How popular has Colorado State been this week? Don't you think they just got as high as they can get for Colorado? It's funny to me how trendy sports betting content has become. Trendy. And I don't mean following betting trends. I mean, if the cake looks good, everybody has to have a slice. Colorado State, I think they're either -3.5 or +3.5, but the juice on it is like -128, which is crazy. Just move the line already. That tells me bookmakers are getting a lot of money in on Colorado State, understanding that all of this money coming in on Colorado State is a byfactor of what happened last Saturday. Because the line ain't moved. You don't get to -128 without a line movement unless the books feel like the money coming in is not warranted, meaning it's square money. That might go over a lot of people's heads, but Colorado State as one of the most popular picks of this weekend. Humorous, hilarious, even. That doesn't mean they're going to lose. You might win your bet. It's just the trendy piece of cake, bait, laying on the board. Last game I want to talk about before I give out my last two picks. Some bangers, I think. Penn State, baby. Taking on Iowa. Both of these teams ranked. Big Ten football. Penn State taking on Iowa. Penn State favored by 14 and a hook. Feels a little big against Iowa. And then you look at the total, which is 40 and a hook. And you think, I mean, goddamn. It definitely feels just a little too big. Total's 40. They're 14.5-point favorites, which means they'd have to win 24-7 or something like that. Low scoring game. I mean, even 24-10, they don't cover. Something to think about. Just found that interesting. Penn State -14.5 with a total of 40. Usually, not always, nothing in this gambling business is concrete. But usually, the totals are that low, you take the dog. Because it don't look like it's going to be some blowouts. I mean, unless this game just goes bananas 33-0. Penn State walks away with the damn victory. Hey now. I've seen crazier. Nevada taking on Texas State, baby. Texas State, thus far, the Cinderella of this season. The Cinderella of my hearts. Beating Baylor 2 weeks ago. Yes. Plus 1,200. Plus 1,600. However, a wise man doesn't boast in his victories. More so, enjoys them. I'm going to go back to the well on Texas State. They're taking on a Nevada team who I think is trash. Texas State -17 in the hook. Staying away from the spreads. Texas State as a favorite doesn't sit well with me. But what I will do is jump on this over. At one of my favorite numbers to get an over in college football, 59.5. 59 in the hook on the over for Texas State and Nevada. I think this game isn't even going to be back and forth. I think it's going to be 3 and out, touchdown, 3 and out, touchdown, 3 and out, the touchdown. I know you're saying, well, if you think that, why the hell won't you take Texas State minus the damn points? I think the over is more reliable in this game. Who knows? Could be a damn good one. Hopefully, it still goes over, regardless of what I think. Because when you bet the over, you don't have to be right. When you bet the under, or you bet a side, you better bet your ass you better be right. But you bet an over. All you need is the over, baby. And once it goes over, it cannot go under. Give me over 40. Give me over 59 in the hook. Texas State, Nevada. Last bet of the night. I know a lot of people will be on the opposite side of me here. I don't care. I love it. Y'all know. I don't care. I love it. Give me the Fighting Irish. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Plus 3.5, baby. I am all over it. All over it. I am all over it. Everything bagel. Ohio State, baby, coming in town. I think Ohio State will be able to run the ball to a certain degree. I think once they get forced to pass the ball, if they get forced to pass the ball, you can put a damn nail in the coffin right there. Notre Dame, the better quarterback, which is always huge in college football, as well as I've seen Ohio State the last 2 weeks struggle mightily on offense. Their defense is pretty damn good. However, I think this Sam Hartman kid Notre Dame has at quarterback is special. And I think when you have special quarterbacks at the collegiate level, you ride them. Especially when it's the Fighting Irish at home on a Saturday night under the bright lights. Give me Ohio State putting up a valiant effort, maybe even winning. However, give me Notre Dame to cover 3.5 at the minimum. I like Notre Dame outright to win this game. I think their offense is next level from what you're used to from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Those are my picks for this weekend. Notre Dame plus 3.5. Texas State over 59 in the hook. Oregon State minus 2.5. Florida State minus 2.5. Rutgers plus 24 and the hook. Okay. Shout out to my boy Mike Lowry. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives. Going live. It is Wednesday, the 20th of September. Remember, take all wagers at your own risk, and please, for the love of God, gamble responsibly.